Hello, and welcome to the Superb AI Academy. My name is Sam, and today I'll be talking about how to quickly and easily train a new model using our model module. To train a model, we'll need a labeled dataset in Superb AI Curate. In this case, we'll be using the BDD 100K self-driving dataset, which includes cars, trucks, traffic signs, pedestrians, to train an object detection model. Next, we need to choose a model. When we open the model module, we'll start at the baseline models page, which is a list of baseline models we can train with. Here, we have a few options for an object detection model. Each of these has trade-offs with regard to accuracy, inference speed, and throughput. For now, let's select the YOLO V6 L6 model, which is a good trade-off between speed and accuracy. Now, we need to choose how our training process will handle the training and validation set split. We can pick a random split or choose two slices manually. This latter option can be preferable if we want to test our model against a specific validation set, either one handpicked or automatically curated. You can check out our auto curation video for some more information about how to do this in our Curate module. As we've already curated a training and validation set for this dataset, we'll pick the manual split option. Next, we'll select the dataset. Here, I'm selecting the BDD 100K dataset that we're using today. Now, we'll select the slices we want to use. Here, I'll select the training slice, and then the validation slice. Now, I'll pick the classes we're going to train with. In this case, I'm just going to select all, though we can see that one class is highlighted as having possibly too few instances for good performance. Finally, we'll pick our model name. We can see here at the bottom the expected training time, as well as the hourly cost to train this model in AI credits. AI credits are used when training a model, as well as when a model endpoint is active. Let's start the model training process. Now, in our model list view, we can see the status of the new model training. Checking back in a little later, the model is still training, with about 12 hours remaining. We can click on the model name to get more details about the training progress. Currently, it's completed 5 out of 12 epochs. Here, we can see a graph of the MAP by training epoch, an example of some inference from the model. We can cancel the model training or complete it early from this page. This can be useful if the model is either clearly not improving or if we're already satisfied with model performance. Let's look at the model now that it's completed training. From the My Models view, we can see the dataset it was trained on, the model framework, and mean average precision. We can also see a quick overview of the performance by class, and we can click on the model for more information about the slices used in training and the performance. To use this model, we can create a model endpoint. We can do this directly from the My Model view with the Create Endpoint button here, as well as from the Endpoints view, which we can reach via the sidebar here. We can see that we're using one of our 3 endpoint slots, and that there's a paused endpoint already created for this model. Let's create a new endpoint for the model. When endpoints are created, they are automatically turned on. Active endpoints will cost 50 AI credits per hour, but paused endpoints cost nothing, though they do count against the endpoint slots. When we create a new endpoint, we can schedule it to be paused to avoid leaving the endpoint running indefinitely. Let's create this endpoint now. We can see that in the status column, the endpoint is currently starting. It should be ready shortly. The new endpoint is now running, and we can see that an API URL for inference has been created, which we can copy directly from this view. Clicking through, we can see the URL again and we are provided with some example scripts using the API endpoint to run inference on local images. From this view, we can also schedule a pause for the endpoint, pause the endpoint directly, as well as delete the endpoint, though only paused endpoints can be deleted. You can see the endpoint is now pausing. That's it for this video of the Superb AI Academy. Take care, and I'll see you next time.